Hello guys, and welcome to a video by me, Bulletofbullets. In this video I'm going to be doing a video on all different Google sites. Now what do I mean by this? I mean different Googles that don't look like Google or may look like Google. For instance, could be different colour, could be different theme, could be different background, could have completely different characteristics than the original Google, could have different sizes or different objects there. But the reason why I'm saying different Googles and not different search engines is because of all of these run through Google. So what I mean by this, if you search something on Google, then search the same thing on any of these websites, you'll all get the same results. You just have a different look to each one. So that is going to be this video. The first one is called Shiny Search. So the first one is called Shiny Search. What this is many different Googles in one. There is tons. There is many different searches in here. So for instance, there is ones like iPhone, which you can input your name in and your name will come up there. There is Matrix, which you can see it says your name again and the matrix is falling behind you, different letters and numbers. And there is many more. If you go into more styles, there is literally hundreds. That is not even being over dramatic. There is hundreds in this site. This is the first one, which is called Shiny Search. This one is called Annoying Google. What this one does, or called Don't Type Like This, what this one does is basically will change all of the writing that you do into caps and non-caps randomly. So if I type boo for instance, and then and how are you, as you will see it will just keep changing caps to different ones and so on. This is what this one does. This is a purple Google. This is purple Google, another purple Google. This is Think Pink Search, which is a pink Google. This is Orange Google, which is a orange Google. This is Big Blue Search, which is a blue Google. There is also this green Google. This black Google, which also has a different look when you search for something. And Rejoice, the last colour typed Google, which is one where you can actually select any colour you want. So you can go for black to green to red to yellow to pink to blue to orange to grey and all the other different colours right from this website. This one is actually ninja.com. I can't believe they actually got this domain name. And this is the look of it. This is a Ninja Google, and when you search for something, it will come up like this. This is a Gothic Google. This is another Gothic Google. And this is the last Gothic Google. This is a Scene Kids Google search, also known as scenekidsearch.com. This is Search Emo, a emo Google search. Now to the much more interesting Googles. This is Google Backwards, also known as, I am not going to say that. And so all these will be linked in the description, of course. Now this one, when you type something, it will either go backwards or everything just looks backwards. When you search it, everything will be backwards still. This is Google Loco, which looks kind of strange as it is, just by the front. Kind of looks like a normal Google, but when you start typing something, everything will change colour, and you will get this weird writing. Sometimes it comes up in different non-writing that you can't even really understand, and sometimes you'll just get all this flash. This one is called Earthfall, and according to this website will save you energy and the world energy by the colour of the background of this, therefore using less energy. This one is google.co.uk, which is 4 times the Google. This one is called Rainbow, or See the Rainbow, which is another Google, of course, and this one basically changes all the writing of every single piece of information or writing on the page. So as you can see, each of these is changing, and even if you write something, this of course will change too. This one is called Too Big to Use. This is a Google that keeps getting bigger and bigger, and all this does, as you can see, is gets bigger and bigger, starts from a normal size and doesn't stop. This one is the last one's little brother, and what this one does, as you can see, is just get smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller until you cannot see it. I know this one is created by Google themselves, but I decided to add it anyway. This is Google Hacker, and basically, as you can see, everything is done in hacking form. This one is called No Chuck Norris. Many people know this one. It used to be where if you were on Google, the real site, and you typed in Chuck Norris and then put I'm feeling lucky, it would redirect you to this site, and it says Google won't search Chuck Norris because he knows you don't find Chuck Norris, he finds you, and that's what used to come up when you've done that. This is the power of Ping and Google search together. So basically, as you can see, this is a very simple interface, and you're also able to tweet about it, and you've got a few ads to the sides. But if you search something, you're going to get the ping search to the left and the Google search to the right, which is extremely useful to compare search engines in one tab. This is Catholic Google, and this is a Catholic Google, which I know just sounds completely strange, but this is, according to this, the search engine for Catholics. And when you search something, it has the nicer layout for this, and of course it goes through Google. This one is called Dinoogle, and basically this one, as you can see, is designed through dinosaurs. So if you search something as well, you also get the nice look of dinosaurs in this page. It's all very well styled and looks pretty good for dinosaurs. Now the next one, sadly I can't actually show you because it makes my computer so badly lag, but it is the best Google version here out of all of these. This is called Gravity Google. Now what this allows you to do is the whole page will drop and hit the bottom of the page, and it will all bounce around. Everything will bounce around on the whole page. Then be able to grab the separate pieces of each of Google, so you'll be able to pick up I'm feeling lucky and drag it around the page, or the Google search part, drag it around the page, or the actual logo and drag it around the page. Everything on the page you're about to drag around, but you'll also be able to actually still type in the search box. Now when you then do this, you can search something and the new results will drop down from the page with the old Google still at the bottom, of where you can still actually use it as a real search engine to link off to the real websites. But basically this is a gravityless Google, and I strongly recommend you check this out. It's just my computer cannot handle recording that and doing it at the same time. And the last one, the very famous one, is Google My Way, which allows you to basically design your own Google. You put your name in this section, so I can put Reese Bullet for instance, and then click make it. It will then give you a link down here. You click go, and it will bring you to this of where your name will be here in the Google style, and you can then use that as a search engine. This is a very well known one, that's Google My Way. Now that is all of them. That was 31 different Googles, and some of them had, I don't know, up to 300 or 400 in each one. Well, 2 of them did. Now I did have over 50. I actually had 75, but I accidentally, well, I actually lost them, to be honest. I lost all of them and had to restart today to find all of them again. Once I then found all of them again, some of them just wasn't appropriate for a video. Some of them just wasn't all that good, so I basically picked out the best ones there and used them in this video. There's going to be a few other ones that was not in this video in the description below. All of the links I used in this video will be in the description, so it's going to be a hell of a lot of links. And that's about it really. So if you do like my videos, please do comment, subscribe, and thank you very much for watching.